There. Hello there.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yay.
Nice to hear from you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us again and for your amazing game last night.
We had a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
We
Yeah.
send greetings again from beyond the 404th wall. Greetings.
For Yeah, I know you got it. Uh-huh. Yeah. No, it's been great.
It's
yeah,
been really
it's
good.
been,
Yeah.
yeah. It was. We had a little bit of a
Yeah. Well, maybe we should do a little bit of a recap so people who are new to this get a sense of what we're talking about from last night. But essentially, we mentioned last night how on this side of the 404th wall, we're also operating by Calvino's principles, but from his 6 memos, which were some lectures that he wrote
Yep.
before dying.
Before his death, and they sort of talk about they're called the six memos for the new millennium, and they are, as we said, quickness, lightness, exactitude,
Multiplicity.
multiplicity, visibility, and consistency. And so today, we've taken on consistency. Yesterday was multiplicity, and we've done several different ideas of ways to think about consistency.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll kind of talk along those between the games.
Yeah.
Because they help. We thought we really enjoyed the game last night. So if you were interested, we could. Exactly.
Yeah. So we thought that maybe we could build upon part of what was talked about last night of yesterday playing kind of a traditional model of drafts or checkers, and this time looking at on one side of the wall on our own sides playing by that same principle, but then looking at, well, what happens, could the rules potentially change once a piece traverses that boundary between your side of the 404th wall and our side of the 404th wall. So would you be up for trying that maybe, where it's a little bit of kind of an ad-lib sort of situation where we just see what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. No, totally. Yeah.
Cool.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, I think because we won last time, it's only fair if they go first this time. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah. So does this mean we, in the spirit of consistency, when we win again, we'll get to go first again next time?
We'll see. We must be consistent. We must be consistent.
Anyway, so just to clarify again, in terms of how we're giving directions, Anthony thinks he's always right, so he's on your right, and I'm left. So if you could tell us
She's
just
from left field.
So if you could just tell us, so we can confirm that we're actually moving the right ones in the right direction, that would be awesome.
And as you can see, our board is here. We've set up. We'll be the blacks, you guys, the white sides, the white team, and you should go first.
Okay. So I think, do we still need to keep making noise and talking so that we remain popped up on the hangout?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. So take your time.
Confirm amongst yourself. So, sorry, there's how many? There's 3. I can see 2 people. Oh, there's a hand. Hello, hand.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay. So take your time.
Okay.
Come up with something, and maybe we could just talk a little bit about kind of our experience with consistency today.
Yeah. I mean, I think the interesting things that we talked about consistency was, how that is embedded into human life. We were saying we're talking about consistency. We can only talk about consistency when we see things that are inconsistent, and it's the inconsistencies that kind of replace the experiences. So today, for example, I had a technological issue that we needed to deal with, which is kind of a consistency in some way, because we're always having those things, but it kind of it made my day inconsistent in the sense of how I was going to plan it. And so it was that tension of things being repeated as...
Oh, are you ready?
Okay, yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. So which one are you looking at moving?
Third position from the right, moving to the left. Okay?
Okay, so just to confirm, we've gone from there to there.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're on the same board.
Okay.
So it's now our turn.
So it's now our turn.
Should we confer?
We should confer.
amongst yourselves. Talk about consistency on your side.
Yes.
Okay, give us a minute.
Okay.
Okay. You want to make the move?
I'll make the move. So, because we're taking our third. One, two, three, fourth from the bottom and
From the right.
From the right, sorry, and 3 from the bottom. We're going to move that diagonally towards the left.
We should reiterate too, because we kind of brought this up last night, that on the sort of normal side of things for drafts and checkers, we're following the rules that if you can jump the opponent, then you have to, but only on our side, on our own side. So you can decide once a piece traverses the 404th
whether
divide,
that stays.
That's up to you.
Yeah,
okay.
I know.
Not that we're in a position to jump yet. We're just preparing you for that. Okay.
And now it's your turn.
Yeah.
So we can continue to talk about consistency.
Well, back to your issues with technology, because we were talking yesterday about how we rely so much on technology, yet we expect that it's going to work for us, and perhaps do things better than a human would do, and yet we expect at the same time that it's actually going to fail us. And we tried logging on earlier to connect with you guys and had yet another technological issue. So in a sense, what was inconsistent became consistent.
Yeah, it's true for today, for the kinds of the attempts at consistency today have yeah. Oh, so okay, all right. Okay. So you would like to move? Did I get that?
Yeah, I think. Okay, so it's the 1, 2, 3, the fourth one over from the left to the left one.
To the left.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I see what you're doing.
Well, is everyone agreed? Okay.
Well, I don't think they've given us any other choice.
They haven't. No, I'm sorry. We'll be moving.
1, 2, 3, fourth from the left, fourth up. We're going to be jumping over the other side and taking one of your opponents.
Yeah. And now that we exist in that space, there's a new rule that then can happen.
So that's up to you to decide what happens.
Do you want to confer what?
Go for it. Take a minute. Hold music.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. So you're allowing us to make that decision of what happens to the piece.
Do you know who you're dealing with here? We're like half a brain.
Yeah. Between us, we have one brain.
Give us a moment then. Okay.
Okay. So sorry, you still there?
Wait.
Okay.
Maybe,
No.
hold on. Is it the volume?
Yeah.
Okay. Say it again. Well, you could change your mind, but that would just be bad sportsmanship.
And I think what that is kind of maybe talks about working amongst yourselves and having to have some sort of consensus between it. I mean, not that I'm dictating from this side, but So what we have decided to do with our piece that has now transversed the 404th wall
To your side,
is decide that the pieces become colonizers, entering your space and taking command of one of your pieces.
Adjacent pieces.
Adjacent pieces, sort of almost kind of like a sort of virus cyborg creature.
Or like a Western European country up until about the early 1900s.
Or last week, depending on your ideas of colonization.
So
So we're taking the piece that we have moved into your space, And we are going to colonize the piece immediately to its right.
Which is your second row, second one in on the right.
So we're going to take it, and it becomes some form of Frankenstein creature.
A hybrid.
A hybrid.
And now it's your turn?
Now it's your turn.
Yep. So also in terms of consistency, we talked about this desire to kind of categorize and how we apply those categories to ourselves and to external situations in order to make sense of the world. So something can fit into one of those, I imagine, like little pigeonholes,
Yeah.
so that there's kind of a mutual point of reference when you're talking about it.
And how human that is. Like,
Yeah,
like
it's
it's essential. It's essential to our identities.
Right.
That's how
Exactly.
communication happens.
Exactly.
There's consistency.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we were talking about things that when we first traversed the wall and time traveled 4 zones, that things that seemed kind of odd to us at first, that sort of seemed inconsistent to what we were used to back in the UK, actually over the past few days have become kind of normalized and have become consistent.
Yeah.
So things kind of can go back and forth between whether or not they're labeled consistent or inconsistent according to the particular context.
And according to our changing notions. So, for example, when we were here, we could see the planes coming in really close over the buildings, and we just sort of see them. And in the first few days, it was really quite jarring to see that. And now that consistency has become a point of reference that we don't really see.
Right, right. It's no longer a landmark, even when we're trying to make sense of where we're at. Oh, okay. Yep. No, it's fine. We're ready. We're just talking to keep the screen up.
You don't have to listen to us.
Yeah.
No one else does.
Okay. Ah.
Okay. Well, no, I mean, it can be taken, but
That's kind of up to you because it's not a normal piece.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean?
Yeah. But also, I mean, you're right in the sense that that other piece that I think you're talking about, third in, fourth up from the left, yes, if you move that, that becomes a piece of yours beyond the 404th.
You want to try that? Okay. So just to confirm, we're moving that to the right one, so it's now just over the border. Right, you can see it now here, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and then that becomes what you want it to become.
No, what we want it to become.
No, because we decide.
They told us we could decide. That was their rules. We could decide.
Oh. So.
We get to decide this one too.
They're not going to like that at all. Well, fine. If I mean, you gave us that option, and we're taking that option.
Yeah. So, real quick, conference call. Okay.
It's easy.
Yeah. Since the first one, our first rule of a piece going over to your side is colonization, we thought it was only fair that this one be
assimilation. So we are taking your piece that you just moved, Mr. Guy here, and we are taking him as one of ours. So he now becomes some hybrid creature, much like the hybrid creature that we created. And so now we have 2 hybrid pieces, and this one now belongs to us. Thank you for that.
Yeah, well, life isn't fair.
Not really. Sorry.
Okay, so it's our turn.
Our turn. And what I think...
Okay.
So we're going to take top, right, second over, third from top, and we're going to move him right.
No, not the other. No,
Sorry.
the other one.
Yeah.
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 That's
No,
right.
no, not that one. The one on the right-hand side,
Right,
not the left-hand side.
Yep. Okay. So it's your turn. Another thing that we found is quite consistent is the kind of train of running songs that run through our heads repeatedly, non-stop.
Non-stop. So we've had Each day has been one song. Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you for saving this for ourselves. Okay. So what do you want to do then?
So the second right,
No, left.
left, sorry. No, do you mean, oh, sorry, second over from the left.
Okay.
Moving one
To the right?
to the right.
Okay.
Okay, okay. I'm moving my finger.
You sure? You sure? Once we let go.
Okay.
Done.
Well, we have to.
Yeah, you forced us into doing this. So we're going to take our assimilated piece that was once one of yours, but is now one of ours, and capture.
And as he moves into the next fourth wall, we have a new rule for him.
Oh, but we can do that because you told us we can make the
We
rules.
could make the rules, so thanks for that. Yeah, I know. And his rule is that he can jump and land on people to assimilate him. I just made that up.
Oh, I like that one. Jump and land on. Good. Okay.
So he's going to now leap.
Oh, can I make up another one?
Yeah.
Not only can it jump and land, it can do it as many times as it wants.
Okay. So follow this. This might be, if I'm right. So he's now leaping.
I'm just saying, you gave us the choice, right? Okay.
They do not look happy. Even the guy's hand doesn't look happy. So our assimilated piece, which exists at second from the left, third from the bottom, is leaping diagonally right. So now exists on top of your piece, which is fourth from the right in the bottom row, is then leaping right backwards over another piece to exist at third from the right, third from the bottom.
And in doing that, has captured.
So did you follow that? So he did exist at second from the left, third from the bottom. He's done a V-shaped, touching on fourth from the bottom row.
No, V for victory.
Victory.
Yeah.
And then jumped again, and then now lives at third from third. Third from the right, third from the bottom.
If you didn't follow that, just follow the trail of smoke from the burn.
Yeah. And the gore from the assimilation.
Do you need to have a moment? We're just kidding. Come on, it's just a friendly game. Hey, Dominic and Gina, can you just make sure that there's no carnage happening?
Did you bring the flapjacks with
Yeah,
them?
did you bring the flapjacks? Maybe appease.
Maybe appease them. I'm sorry. It's just a game, right?
It's just a game.
You look a little bit upset.
Do.
That's not going to help
No,
them.
it's not going to help. It's not going to help us either. So, other things that we've been doing, but this is just to keep the screen up, because I'm sure you're hating hearing our voices at the moment. But we've been kind of mapping areas according to like images that are consistent or types of buildings that are consistent. And one of the things that I think is hilarious that you see so much of are offices for typing and photocopying services.
Amazing.
They are
Everywhere.
everywhere. There's like
Yeah.
at least 3
Yeah.
on a street. It's insane.
Very, very insane.
It's like instead of beyond the 404th wall.
It's beyond the photocopiers. Beyond the typing surfaces.
And we've not gone beyond
No.
1970. It's kind of amazing. Oh, okay. Are you ready?
Sorry, yeah.
Okay, so. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah? Okay, so you're talking about on the right? No, on the left. Okay, sorry. So 2 over from the left to the go 1 to the
Go
right.
1 to the right.
Okay.
That's cool. Well, I think our assimilated piece that can move any way it wants is going to...
Yeah. Okay. So it's
Sorry, we should have conferred that behind, but we're feeling cocky now.
thing is, yeah. Well, we shouldn't be mean.
Actually, no, because you know what?
Okay.
Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to take our 3-piece assimilation. We're going to leap over
Our colonization.
landing in the bottom right-hand corner, taking over another one of your guys.
So we now have 3 of yours.
So the colonized, the assimilated piece exists as a 3 in the bottom right-hand corner. So
While you adjust to that, I'm trying to get over that shock. This is hard. I'm sorry, guys.
We should maybe not be playing so hard.
Well, assimilation.
It's just a game, right? We're okay, right?
It's a dirty business.
Okay.
No, don't give up. Don't give up. Come
No,
on.
look, you've got 3 pieces left. 4 pieces.
4 pieces.
4 pieces, yeah.
Do you want? Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll come up with another temporary rule. We promise to not move our assimilated colonizer in the right-hand square for one more move. We promise we won't move it. Okay? Does that help? Okay. Throw him a bone.
Yeah. Okay.
So, okay, ready? We're ready. Wait, hold on, you froze for a second. Okay, can you say that again?
Sorry, can you... It's just a little bit breaking up.
Yeah, oh, okay, yes, okay. So the top right hand one to the left.
Okay.
You sure about that? No?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, all right, so second row, third column in to the right. It's probably better. Okay. You good with that? Okay.
Okay. Well, we're going to take our colonized piece, 2-piecer.
No, not the one in the corner.
No, we're not going to move that. We promised that. So we're going to move our colonized piece, which is second in, second up. And we're going to move him 1, 2, 3 spaces because that was one of the rules.
Yeah, it says back on our side.
Back on our side.
Can you see that? Right. Okay.
Okay.
So that's your turn.
Oh, it's good. Okay.
You ready?
So, second, from the left, third. You want to move him, not left, you want to move him right.
Right this way? Or
So he could possibly, oh, right, okay, so he could possibly take that guy.
Oh. Okay.
I get it.
The only problem is we're now forced
to take you. That's part of the rules.
So we're going to jump over that one you just moved and then colonize the one right after it. You get that? So we've basically gone 1, 2, 3 squares, and we've captured that one that you moved. And we now have...
I don't mean, obviously we're just having a game, right? But any move that you make now, oh no, you can make one move that won't result in being taken.
No.
Yeah, you can go there.
Oh, yeah. Well, you've just shown them what to do.
So I'm assuming... Well, if you want to give up...
No. Don't get the white flag from last night. Come on, we're just kidding.
It'll be a slow and painful death.
All right, so you want to get the white flag?
Okay.
Well, to be honest, too, I would as well if I knew there were flapjacks at the end of this.
There are flapjacks at the end of it, right?
Right.
We haven't seen any.
We haven't, but there might be. So what maybe will suggest is...
we could suggest a mutual tie, although the colonizer being more...
Brutal?
Well, I was going to say just having access to more resources.
By taking them.
No, I know.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I know. So some things don't change when you cross the 404th wall. But maybe what we could suggest now so that everybody's happy and leaves on a positive note. Why don't you guys and teams of extra dimensional explorers play amongst yourselves, have a nice little friendly game, and see what kind of rule sets you can come up with and have fun. And don't forget to be mapping some of this and help send us some notes as well about how we can get around here on the 404th, beyond the 404th.
Beyond the 404th.
All right. So
Thanks very much.
Thanks. So we'll sign off for now, but we'll talk to you again very soon. So
Take care.
greetings. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thanks for the game.
Bye. Talk to you later.